Hey, TikTok. Hello. Hey, everybody. Tell me where you're from. Hi, YouTube. Welcome, welcome. I'm so happy. I hope that you're jumping on YouTube um, because with the TikTok ban maybe going into effect tomorrow, January 19th, we don't know. If you're watching this after that, clearly you already know what happened. Um, so I just wanted to jump on. My name is Mary. I'm in Texas. Where are you guys from? Type in the comments. I really have a lot of things I want to talk about today that are on my heart that maybe you've been worried about too. So if you are online, type where you're from just so I can welcome you. So, all right. Well, here's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the pain of working for someone else. Yes, I promote a digital program, and I will talk about that if you want to. But I really just want to talk about you and where you're struggling. Um, because I think that, the program that I purchased, it's like 85% mindset. So if your mindset is in the right place, you're going to do amazingly well. But I've noticed that when my mindset drifts into self doubt, everything falters, everything. And what I've noticed, like I have a service based business, and when my mindset drifts into self doubt, things don't go as well as I hope be, because my mind's not in the right place, right? I let that doubt creep in, and doubt creates a lack of confidence. And if you don't have confidence in your own business, no one else will either. So this program I purchased because I came to social media looking for a better way to make money. And I found this living, breathing, interactive coaching program, which is just it checks off so many boxes that I didn't even it checks off so many things that I didn't even know to ask for. Like it would have been like if someone would have said, "Well, what do you need, to earn more income?" I would have said, "Well, I need a business that I can make money while I sleep." I would have said, "I need a business that I don't have to build. I need products that I wouldn't have to make. I would need to make 100% profit. I would need it to be interactive and not dusty or old, or I would need it to be updated all the time. um, I would need it to be really upbeat and positive, and not you can take the fluff and keep it. I just need all the things that work. I need it to be proven. I so many things that I didn't even know to ask for. And I actually came to social media, like I said, looking for another way to make money because I've worked in corporate America. I've been laid off. And I determined that I was never going to only have one income stream after that, because you just can't. In this, there's no way you can just get by on one income stream and count on it unless you're the owner. And even then, why wouldn't you want more income streams? So I had always had like some sort of side hustle as well as working for other people. Um, but I just got really burnt out on the corporate jobs. I wasn't willing to play the game. And if you're not willing to play the corporate game, you're probably not going to advance. That's what I determined. And I just didn't like the idea of building someone else's bottom line. Well, my bottom line stayed stagnant. I didn't like the idea that they could pile on more work and there was absolutely nothing I could say about it. There was nothing I could do to push back. I couldn't say no. And I couldn't say, well, you're going to have to pay me more or we're going to have to renegotiate. It's like, no, this is part of your job. We've just made it part of your job. Do it or leave. I mean, that really is it in the corporate world. Do what we say or leave. And so I realized that early on, and I would just look at my coworkers and I would think to myself, how can this ever be enough? How can this ever be what lights you up? Even if I was thinking even if like the moms there that were just working to have a little extra money, for their kids' tuition or whatever, I was like, yeah, but you're not even home with your kids. You know, you're you're making so little for 8 hours of your time. And you have to pack a lunch, you have to put gas in the car, you have to drive to work, which you don't get paid for, and then you have to drive home, which you don't get paid for. And I'm like, and then when you're there, usually there's not enough work. There's not really like you don't get rewarded for getting all your work done. You just get more work. So everything combined just was a total demotivator for me. It was a total deal breaker. So I left corporate and I was like, I will never work for anybody else. This is just ridiculous. And I know so many people that they want to leave that too. They just need to replace their income. So I replaced my income with the service based business. What I discovered though is it has its own limitations. If I'm not working in that service-based business, like providing service, like whether you're a hairdresser, a lawn, you mow people's lawn, you're a landscaper, you provide health, like acupuncture or Reiki or whatever. If you're not providing that service, you're not getting paid. So I was always looking for what could I offer that could earn me money 24/7, even while I slept, because I'm all about passive income. And that's a big motivator for me because I want to wake up and know that I have more money in my account than when I went to bed. But I know the pain of like Sunday night blues where you're just, hey, Kaylin, welcome. Um, Lili, I can't pronounce it. I'm so sorry. Lili, welcome. Welcome. So happy you're all here. Where are you guys from? I'm in Texas, but I know that Sunday night pain of, oh my gosh, Monday's coming, and I so don't want to get up. I so don't want to be there. And just the drive in, like my heart would just be broken, like I can't believe I'm going back into this environment. I can't believe I have to work there for X amount of hours. Every minute getting to my desk was like, horrendous. And let me tell you this story. Like I worked at this place and I did like online sales, and it was really scummy. It was like it was a beautiful building, but the service, the way they wanted us to provide it was like really underhanded. And I had pushed back. I'm like, I'm not going to tell these people on the phone that. I'm not going to participate in anything that lacks integrity. And they knew they couldn't tell me to do it. But of course I never got promoted. I got punished in other ways, right? Anyway, so every day when I walked into this job, they had this beautiful giant, well, I don't think it was beautiful, but it was like it was all tile. It was like a tile staircase going up. And it was like this huge amount of, I don't know, like 25 steps going, and it was like up, you know, and it was all glass, it was typical corporate foyer, right? And my desk was up on that second floor, and I would walk in the front doors and literally like, oh my gosh. And I was like, I don't think I can do this anymore. Like walking up the steps, each step was literally like, this is heavy. This is not working for me. This is, and I try to have a good attitude. And I'm like, well, at least I'll talk with my coworkers. But guess what we talked about? It was like, one guy was like, one day he stopped at like a fast food place and sat in the parking lot. He's like, I don't think I can do this. Like, I don't think I can go in anymore. And like, everybody was just like, nobody wanted to be there. And even like, there was this one guy and he was like a leader in a church and so on. And even he was on the phone one day and he got off and he was like, he was so disgusted. It was like a Saturday. He came in and he was like, I can't believe this. It's like the most unqualified customers are who they wanted us to convert to sales. I'm like, these people don't have any money. Like they don't have like they're not working. They have no income. They're like, what do you want me to do? and they're not even interested in solving their problem. I'm like, what do you want me to do? But anyway, that was my intro to sales, or one intro. And I was like, it could be so great. It could have been so different if we had a better product to sell, But I'm like, you're asking me to do the impossible here. So quickly, like I determined, like in order to get out of there, I had to replace my income. Like I had bills to pay, like you do, right? And so I God put it on my heart to start this business, and I did it. I would work all day in that sales business, and then I'd go and teach at night. I would teach first aid and CPR. And that's how I left there. And when I remember just going from working from someone else for someone else to working for myself, I was like, could I really do this? Because this sounds like heaven. This sounds like heaven, being able to work in my own business and work as much as I want and make as much as I want. And I make 100% profit. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I did it. And I left there. And it was like, and I've never looked back. I'm like, oh, I know I have the confidence now. I'm like, I will never work for anyone else. Hey, Jake. Hey, Palma, welcome. Annie, welcome. Martin, welcome. Okay, I have to go let my dog in, so come with me. Those of you on TikTok, you're going to come with me. So ever since then, I never worked for anybody else. I've always worked in my business. And it's been a joy. It's been a joyous experience because I've learned a lot. But here's the problem. I came to social media looking for a better way to make money, because in that service-based business, thanks for waiting, you too. Thanks. In that service-based business, I had to provide the service to my customers, whether it's Reiki or whether, if you're cutting hair or your landscape or whatever, if you're not working, you're not making money. And what my goal was to make money while I slept, have passive income. So I actually came to social media looking for another way to make another income stream. And I started doing affiliate marketing, which was a lot of fun, but I think I only made like $7. So I got a lot of products, but I only made $7. I was like, no, this is not going to work. So while I was doing that, I discovered this blueprint that just showed me how, because my question was always like, how are these people making money? And I only know two ways. I knew buying ads or buying leads or doing organic marketing. And what I learned, though, was that this blueprint, it's a business in a box where I could have it set up in a couple of days. It took me longer than that because I had to go back and work into my service-based business. So I couldn't hit the ground running as fast as I wanted. Hang on. So it took me longer than a few days to get it set up, but ideally you can have it set up in like a week and start earning money. But what I was really interested in is that I got 100% income. It was my own business. And get this. Okay, if you're tech savvy like me, that's awesome. But maybe you don't want to spend your time creating your own website, creating your own funnels, creating your own automations, and figuring out how all the pieces go together. Because if you're like me, like that's mentally exhausting. I'm like, I don't have that kind of time. And if I did, I don't have the experience to know what is best, nor do I want to write emails and figure out email campaigns and, how to post free ads. I don't want to write the ads because I don't know. I don't have a year of my time to try out different ads, seeing what works, or different emails to see what works. But what I liked about this business, because I kept hearing people talking about it, what I liked is that the email campaign and the funnel and the website the funnels and the website is already done for me. So as soon as I invested, like, guys, you have a TV in your house that is you paid more for than you would pay for this business. Yeah, it was less than the price of a laptop. Hey, Sean. Hey, Alberto, welcome. Teresa, welcome. So my big question was how much? Like how much? If it's 15 grand for this done for you business that's already automated, I'm out. I don't have 15 grand, you know? And I'm like, but they kept telling me all these things like, and they weren't salesy. They're just like, look, if you don't have a lot of time and if you want something that's already pre-built and a blueprint that shows you what to do and if you follow the steps, you're going to be successful. And it's interactive and they've taken all the fluff out of it. Like when I joined, I didn't even know they had like 2 to 5 webinars every single week that was literally like how to keep you out of the weeds and keep you moving forward. I was like, so you really care about my success? And all I have to do is watch the replays or watch the live streams. I'm like, okay, I could probably do that. And once I started getting plugged in, I realized it's not just a course where I have to figure it out and follow. It's literally like they want you to be watching the live streams or the recordings so that you don't make mistakes and cost yourself time. I was like, okay, I could plug into that. Yeah. So I invested because I was like, this gives me a better shot at having an online business than me taking the next year and a half trying to put all the pieces together myself. So I feel really like super fortunate that I heard about this business because it's in the digital marketing realm, which I knew nothing about. I don't know about you guys, but what do you think of when you hear marketing? Like if you already tried a few things online that haven't worked, marketing to me just like turned my stomach. I was like, I'm not going to be salesy. I don't want to pay for ads. I don't want to buy leads. And I'm not going to, the whole friends and family, that's old school. Nobody's going to go to your friends and family, to try and sell something. I haven't done that since like 4th grade. But anyway, so yeah, I couldn't wait to be a part of this community. And now that I'm part of it, I'm like so happy to tell you that there's another way. Because if you're stuck, okay, I don't know what you're doing for income right now, guys. Maybe you're doing DoorDash, or maybe you're working at like Walmart, or a grocery store, like collecting, like for the pickup, like putting groceries together for people, or you're working nights, or you've got a service-based business, but you don't have enough customers, or you're just in the corporate world. If you're in the corporate world, the only problem you have to solve is how to replace your income. Everything is fixable. Hey, Jane, welcome. And this can replace your income. The people that are really doing well in this are, like, I realized I had to plug in. There's income earning activities every day, but I wanted to make sure that I would never, ever work for anybody else, that I never got that desperate, because that is not something that's going to work for me. Hang on, I got to get a drink. Well, guys, where are you from? What are your questions? Because I don't want this. This is just a conversation. This is not me. Like, I'm just trying to tell people that you guys have an option, because you're probably going to make a decision at some point in 2025. Hopefully sooner the better, because waiting doesn't help you. But there are a lot of courses out there that are definitely not up to the quality of this program. And why would you want to? I don't want to see you waste your hard-earned money. Because for me, like my gut feeling told me this was something that I had to do. Like this was something I had to invest in because it's so worth it, because this could change my family's life and leave a legacy for the next generation. It could drastically improve things. Dazaya, welcome. I hope I pronounced that right. All right, I have to get a drink. But like I'm still practicing going live. And if you've seen other people, like they have charts and graphs and so on, and I'd rather just talk to you about what you're, I don't know, here's what you have to realize. If you don't do something to change your situation, nothing's going to change. So if you're 100% satisfied with your income and your lifestyle, you can just scroll on, because this isn't for you. This is really only for people that want to change their life. Let me give you an idea, though. For those of you who are here who are interested in changing your lifestyle and getting paid daily and getting paid a high amount every day, here's what your customers will see. So you just provide a link to the website that's provided for you. This website's going to be done for you. This orange box, your customers put in their email. They click the blue button, and they're going to see a video which explains everything. See where it says thanks? This video is going to explain everything about the program. So you don't even have to explain it. It's so much better for them to watch the video, because it's going to answer questions they didn't even know they had. And at any time, your customers can just click this button and purchase. All we're doing is promoting digital products that we didn't create, and we keep 100% of the profit. See, it's your business. You have what's called master resale rights to these digital products. There's 4 digital products, and you have the right to resell them over and over. So you don't change anything with the digital products. They're already done. But instantly, when you purchase, you choose which digital product you want. If you want 4 income streams, you would purchase the Legacy Builder. But this is another email that your customers will get, which answers more questions. Daily pay online business that works for you 24/7. And your customers can press this blue button and look at the digital products. What I like is this proven blueprint has already been tested. So literally they show you, oh, by the way, there's no monthly subscriptions or monthly fees. And that was huge for me, because I didn't want to get in a position where I had to buy subscription after subscription every month. That wasn't interesting to me. But check this out. This is the Legacy Builder, so you know you're on the right page. Your customers will see this and they'll decide which digital product they want. If they buy the Legacy Builder, they get all 4. So they will get the Launchpad, which shows them how to launch an online business. Passive Income shows them how to make passive income. Digital Mastery, which shows them how to master attraction marketing and email campaigns and so much more. Legacy Builder shows them how to create their own community or course or product. But with the Legacy Builder, you get all of these for one price. And that's $900. So there's $100, $300, $600, and $900. So your customers, there's a digital product for every budget, because not all budgets are the same. So what I like about it is you're not like, there's options for your customers. And I think that's what they'll like, because they don't have to, they can, the only question they have to ask themselves is how many income streams do they want? If they want one income stream, then they should buy the $100 Launchpad. Um, you can upgrade, but you'd have to do it within 30 days. So that's why I recommend the 900, because it's less than the price of a TV that you have in your house already, less than the price of a laptop, and you have 4 income streams. See, and what's great is your customers will see loads of testimonials, and there's me. You just put in a blurb about yourself, but it's not, there's just so much in here. It's unbelievable. But what I like is this. See, when I was doing affiliate marketing, I was like, I had a service-based business, but I needed extra income. But I couldn't be online 24/7, selling products. I only had, a chunk of time every day. Now, here's what I don't like. Here's what I don't like. True, 100% transparency. You might hear people say, oh, it's only a 2-hour workday. And I've said that too. But honestly, when you start anything, it's going to take you more than 2 hours, because you're like setting up your computer. You're trying to figure out, the 2-hour income producing workday. Part of it is to place free ads. So they give you the free ad websites and they give you the ads. But for me, there's a way I want to track it. And in order to do that in a way that made sense to me, it took me a little bit of time to figure out. So don't go in thinking that you only have to put in 2 hours a day, because that's just the income earning activities are 2 hours a day. And the goal is to master that, to stay on top of that, because you shouldn't have to spend 8 hours a day doing what takes everybody else about 2 to 3 hours. So the goal really is to master that 2-hour workday, but there's modules in here that can help you. So you want to put another hour aside so that you can watch those. So I'm giving you just the transparency here. Allie, welcome. Or Alyssa, ALYSLA. All right, I hope I pronounced your name right. Anyway, I could go into details, but my point is, the way I do this is for my customers, we're connected through email. So you go to my website, which was the orange box, and all you do is put in your email, and then we're connected. And that way you have a pathway to me directly. Every day I read my emails and respond to them. So I'm going to respond to it in a video rather than type everything out. I'm going to respond in a video to your questions. So we're still connected, and I can help you avoid some of the things that held me back at the beginning, because I didn't realize I was supposed to get that plugged in to the program. Most programs that I've bought are self-paced. And so is this, but this has so much interaction. I didn't realize that I should be every Monday night, there's a live stream. Every Tuesday night, there's a live stream. And I couldn't always make it, but I realized that I should have been watching those every week, because that answered so many questions and could have eliminated a lot of confusion on my side. Even though everything's in the blueprint and it literally says start here and watch this, I still had questions. So for you guys, my customers, you'll be able to come back to me every Saturday. We're going to jump on a live stream and I'll answer your questions. So you can, through Zoom, so you can ask me, hey, this is what I found. What does this mean? Am I, because I don't want you to end up in the weeds costing you time, because all the answers are in the program, but I'm a resource for you guys. So that's really all I wanted to tell you today. I have to be on a live stream here in a minute. but Mind Body Wealth, awesome. So if you guys are at all interested, I mean, I would just say my best advice is just check this out. I didn't know it was for me until I checked it out. Just check it out. All you have to do is go to the orange box, which is freedomdailypaybusiness.com. Screenshot it. Freedom, because we get freedom from the hamster wheel. We get paid daily, and it's a business. So just go to freedomdailypaybusiness.com, which is here. Put in your email, and then we'll be connected, and I can get you all the information, and you can email me. So I hope this brought you some hope, because if you're dreading Monday, which we know is going to be here, you're going to have to pay for gas, for lunches, you're not going to be with your kids, with your pets. I mean, that's soul crushing to me. That is soul crushing. Just leaving my pets. I'm not going to do that. And if you want to change your lifestyle and change it fast, I'm not talking in a year, I'm talking fast. Like, this could be for you. You should check it out. So I hope you are having a great day. Be blessed. I got to run. Bye for now.